Okay, we're joined now by Levi Falck. Again, if you have a question for Levi, go ahead and put that in the chat. Let's just go ahead and give the first question to who I wasn't able to get to with Chenander, Brian Christopherson, Nebraska 24/7.
Hey, Levi, when you analyze the passing game and sort of the struggles in trying to get this off the ground, what are some select items that you guys can improve on? You think that could help this week?
Yeah, just when going over the film, it's just kind of everything clicking at once, whether it's getting open, protection, or a good ball. It's just we need all that to go at the same time. And it's the struggles has just kind of been either one of those things is breaking down. And I think when we all do our job, it works out. So if we just all work together and do our job, we should be able to fix these struggles.
I asked Coach Lubick about this. Obviously, you've played more football than some of the other guys, but how do you see some of the freshmen responding to, it not all happening at once for them and, having to go through the process? How do they take the critiques and all that goes with playing college football?
Yeah, they're doing an awesome job. I've seen crazy improvement out of them, and I think after being in college football for a long time, I think that might be the hardest position to just step in, especially as a true freshman. We got a lot of those. There's a lot of details to playing wide receiver that you might not notice by just watching the game. Got a lot of run responsibilities where you got to block the safety or block the corner on certain run plays and certain coverages. You have to run your route a different way against different coverages. So it's difficult, and especially for true freshmen, but they're getting a lot better, and I've seen huge improvement out of them.
Thank you.
Next question from Parker Gabriel, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hey Levi, how's it been for you personally? Just getting going in this offense since you've been on campus, and do you feel like game action has sort of helped you get in rhythm?
Yeah, it kind of helps. At South Dakota, we ran a similar offense to this. So coming in, I kind of knew what to expect. I just had to learn basically the new names to the plays because a lot of the concepts are similar. So that helped coming from a similar offense. And yeah, the game reps have been helpful to get me into rhythm. And yeah.
Did you, just a quick follow-up, did you see Xavier at all in the fourth quarter there on Saturday? Did you realize that you were going to make contact with him going for the ball there?
Last second, I was just found some open space, and I was kind of just drifting with Adrian, and I saw him just lob the ball up, and I was like, all right, sweet, this should be a easy catch. No one was around me. And then last second, I saw a black jersey fly across, and I was like, oh, God. And luckily, yeah, the ball just kind of popped up nice and easy for me, so that was nice.
Steve Sipple, Lincoln Journal-Star.
Hello, Levi. Do you have any sense of this rivalry? Like Eric Chenander said, it was super important to the program in the state. What is your sense of Nebraska, Iowa?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Minnesota, so I'm familiar with the Big Ten. And huge football fan when I was a kid, so I know Nebraska, Iowa is a huge game, and we've obviously went over that and reiterated how big this game is. And like always, you got to take one game at a time, and this is our one game, and we're going to treat this like the most important game, and I think we're going to come out ready.
Thank you.
Kevin Suits.
Levi, I just wanted to ask your perspective, the chemistry with the quarterbacks, the fact that it's open competition again this week between Adrian and Luke, knowing that some of the reps are being divided, how challenging is it to establish good chemistry with both of those guys while they try to evaluate that spot again this week?
Yeah, I think that kind of seems like it would be difficult, but we've had a lot of practices. I've been here since June 1st, and we've practiced a lot, and that just means a lot of reps with both those quarterbacks. So you don't really, at this point, you don't really notice a difference. You kind of know what to expect when you're out there with either Adrian or Luke. And they're both pretty similar, and they're both very talented. So I know all of us receivers have confidence in either one of those guys. And yeah, it's not much of a difference now this far into training.
Next question from Jacob Bartecki, KRNU.
Hey, Levi, I'm just curious. Obviously, the games are not exactly what you probably expected or what they were when you were recruited. They're empty stadiums. But I'm just curious what you've sort of thought about the city of Lincoln, the university, and what you've liked.
Yeah, I love it here. I think it's awesome. I am coming from South Dakota, where it's in Vermilion, and it's a tiny town. So coming up to here is, you just really take it for granted with all the eating options even, and just the stuff to do. And it's more of a city feel like what I'm used to, and I really appreciate it now coming from Vermilion, South Dakota.
Okay, that's all the questions we have for Levi. Thank you, Levi.